Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here. The supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. We're up and running then. Jim, who do you pick out as the telling individual today?
Yeah, Cristiano Ronaldo. I don't think there's any doubt he's one of the...
Goes for a shot! It's their first effort on goal.
Well, let's just consider that one a rangefinder, Peter. It certainly wasn't troubling the goalkeeper. Well, height could make all the difference on these set pieces.
And that is... It shoots! Marvellous goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
Madrid finding themselves unexpectedly behind. Marcelo. Looking to... Real chance! Well taken goal. That is remarkable. All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character. Look, that was a technical interaction of great football. That has gone down a treat.
Madrid restore parity.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited. For me, now they can go one better, possibly.
Pull it.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's Maldini. Nicely weighted ball. That is a brilliant interception. Davids. And here's Ronaldinho. James Rodriguez. Lovely, now then. Look at the shot goal! It's in! And they've got their lead back. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Now it's Ibrahimovic. Pull it. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Chance! And that's a tiny finish. Again, in a trice, and they are soaring. More or less by himself, as cool as you like.
Yeah, he always had the measure of the keeper, and there was very little doubt as to how this was going to end up.
Liverpool go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And here's James. Pullet is the team's great visionary. Desai cuts it out. He's beaten the last man. Plays it. Oh, good fly! Relentless! Just relentless! They are purring, truly purring. He watched it all the way, and the finish was unerring.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement.
And he shoots! And that's in! And they're threatening to fly away here. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball, and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
And yes, it's him again. Liverpool are at the peak of their powers. As for their opponents, a long way from that.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Out of play for a goal kick. Oh, Red, nice interception. And it's Neymar. That ball looks a good one.
Pretty robust defending.
Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Pullet. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. Vieira produces the perfect tackle there. Looking for the run. Oh, can he finish? Goal! A quite incredible spell. They are flying.
Well, this is turning into a real hammering now, Peter. They're demoralised.
Liverpool are having a ball here.
Yeah, it's all happening now. There's been an upping of the intention and urgency, a real step up in possession and purpose now.
And the pass is intercepted. James Rodriguez, and it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Not the most accurate pass. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball to Messi. And he's running through. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Not a hint of offside here. Neymar. Neymar going forward. He's picked his way through. Showing good feet. The whistle's gone, and that's it for the first half. Who would have seen this? By any yardstick, it is pretty much ideal for them.
I just think it's been a great performance, and they totally deserve to have this lead at half-time. I mean, just about anything they tried seemed to come off. It's incredible stuff.
Liverpool look as though they have this game won. They've been firing and scoring at will. So let's get the ball rolling. Neymar. Here's Vieira. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Neymar going face-to-face with his great rival. And he's heaved it away. Ball is over the line. And here's Hullet. Hullet stood his ground strongly. Nedved with the... Oh, good effort! Corner number 2 then. And that's left him on the seat of his pants. It's a goal! And this is getting ridiculous. Borderline crazy.
Absolutely no element of fluke either. Makes this even more worrying in some ways.
Now it's James Rodriguez. He's found the way through. And that's been won straight back. Liverpool have a free kick. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket. Vieira. It's not an especially good pass, that. And it's James Rodriguez. And that could set him on his way. Varane with the slide tackle there. Madrid appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
That's rather hopeful. Ronaldinho is being harried and hassled.
Yeah, and what they've got to realise, Peter, is that they won't get away with excessive force for long, so they're running a fine line now.
Davids, some front-footed pressing going on here. Rafael Varane. Oh, and they're quick to press it. Oh no, this does not look good. He's shifting through the gears here. Thuram did just about enough to come out on top there. Big chance! Brought out the best in the keeper.
I can't quite believe he's missed that, Peter.
Liverpool have their third corner. Tries a shot! Oh, good finish! Irrepressible, imperious, that's what makes him what he is!
Well, I think we've reached the point when even damage limitations is no longer an option.
And there was his third, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
It's run loose, who's going to get there? Now it's Ibrahimovic. Now it's Zico. Oh, that's fabulous. That's good play. Takes a shot. Davids. Neymar. Neither of these two want to come off second best. It's run loose here. And he's there to make the challenge. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. James Rodriguez. Pullet does really well to win the ball there. Ronaldinho is in a really good position out wide. Messi. Oh, he wasn't being taken in by that trickery. And it's Zico. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Now it's Pullet. James, who's set up one goal so far. Neymar. Zico. And he was quick to react. Davids. No, that was never going to make it. Marcelo. It's a pretty loose pass. Baresi gets over and intercepts. And here's Pullet. Knocks it into space. And he's managed to get free. Impressive jump. It's a goal. And it adds further to a heavily one-sided scoreline. This is getting punishing.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Aimed beyond the defence. Turan. And he's got the beating of his man. And the shot! Oh, he really got hold of that. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. That's good running with the ball. Yeah, has quite the footballing brain. He's almost never outsmarted. Confirmation that there will be 4 minutes stoppage time. And here's Messi. Nedved. And it's Zico. James Rodriguez. Cristiano Ronaldo. And that is it. The referee has seen enough. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Ronaldinho producing yet another big performance, just as the fans have come to expect. Your final thoughts, Jim?
Liverpool definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked. Whether it was link-up play, running in behind, this has just been a great day at the office.
So many thanks to Jim Beglin. That's all we have time for. Good evening to you. Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Wow, this truly is impressive. The future Camp Nou, it has been christened. A show of power, prominence, prestige for Barcelona. So we're very much on the way now. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
Yeah, Joshua Kimmich. In many ways, the ultimate modern fullback in that...
He'll try from distance! I'll be a bit disappointed with that.
He actually looks pretty annoyed with himself there. He's usually better than that.
Pass somewhat off target. Messi running with intent. Played into space. Varane cuts out the pass. Knocks it into space. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Decent chance! Oh, he's hit the bar! Now that has posed a few awkward questions.
Yeah, I mean, I guess he tried one of his specials.
Couple of decent early chances. It bodes well for an exciting game. He's found space here. It's a pretty loose pass. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Baresi spots it and intercepts. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. Now it's Yamal.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Yamal. And it's made its way to him. It's a loose ball. Has another goal! Goal! Spain! And that is about as cool as they come. He picked his spot expertly.
Well, Peter, I think the keeper knew straight away he was never going to get to it.
Spain have broken through. It's 1-0.
Yeah, it's rare that one is enough though, Peter. I get the feeling they'll be wanting another as soon as possible.
Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. He has found the way through. Nedved. Cristiano Ronaldo. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Now it's Ronaldinho.
Liverpool are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
That's a good run down the left. They get a throw in. Oh, that's really good play on the right. He's driving forward. He's got away. Cristiano Ronaldo. Kimmich is onto this. Nedved.
This is the time you need that pace.
And here's Ibrahimovic. And here's Ronaldinho. And this is Messi. And he's straight offside. Now it's Messi. Defending in numbers, sharp and uncompromising. And this is Zico. Vitinha. And here's the chance to counter. Vieira proves too strong, too smart. Now it's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's bustling through here. Tries a shot! And yes, it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Oh, he's been caught napping. Buffon claims comfortable.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
Nedved. And it's Ronaldinho. And it's Kimmich. Looking for a runner. No, he's just misjudged that one. Yamal. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Hammers is the guilty party there. Oh, he's burst through. It's Ibrahimovic! They've scored! Oh, that was sharp. Deliciously sharp.
It would have taken something heroic from the keeper to get anything on that. The height was tricky enough, but the power, he had no chance.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Look, he's the one everyone expects to put the ball in the net. That's what he's paid to do.
And this is Messi. Well, now here's a good battle, bicep to bicep. Oh, what? Ronaldinho! They want to be quick to recover. Oh, that is asking for trouble. Incoming delivery.
Oh, that was one big no-no when you've got a queue formed in the box.
Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than it. That's it, 45 minutes up. Well, we have quite a thrilling narrative here. Despite their early setback, they are now the ones in the driving seats, and all of a sudden things are looking pretty rosy. The midway point of the game.
Well, I can tell you it's been an absolutely fantastic watch, Peter. I wish I could come here every week. It's been wonderfully open, wonderfully tense, and beautifully unpredictable now.
Liverpool leading, but only just 2-1 the scoreline.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
And here is the first touch of the second half. Totti looking to receive it in space. And once more he proves rigid and robust. Liverpool do look as though they've made a half-time change here.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
And he's quick. Real chance! no mistake. A 2-goal lead, and they're firmly in control. A horrible blip, a situation utterly avoidable that has resulted in considerable embarrassment.
Yeah, they were made to pay for not moving the ball smartly enough through a very strong pressing wave.
Liverpool go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, everything is going to plan, Peter. A day for a regular managerial heartbeat, at least for one.
Totti with his sights permanently trained on that bottom corner. And this is Ronaldo. That's a lovely, neat pass. Aimed beyond the defence. And there's his chance to lead the counter. The defence opting here for strength in numbers. Totti. That's very neat. And that's a Messi! And the keeper couldn't hold it. Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he? All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
Vieira! Not a bad try by any means.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
La asistencia a este partido asciende a 96.628
Quality ball. Almost an hour gone. Now it's Yamal. Bonucci gets across to intercept that. The most accurate pass. Can he get it through? And this is Ibrahimovic. And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside. Liverpool perhaps wondering what the best time is for their next substitution. And the shot! And he should have made them pay.
Oh, the pass was sublime. The finish was substandard. What a disappointment.
Baresi clears it away. And now they can spring out of defence. Koundé gets over and intercepts. Vitinha. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Pinches it off him. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Well, that has not gone well. That is a great pick out. James Rodriguez! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Cambio de jugadores en España.
It's their second corner of the game.
El dorsal 10, Cristiano Ronaldo.
Cleared without hesitation.
El
Liverpool
dorsal 19
are looking to go forward now.
serán sustituidos por el dorsal 9, Messi.
Closing
El
in on the
dorsal
last quarter of an
18,
hour.
Agüero. El dorsal 12.
That looks a decent
el
ball.
dorsal 24. Se
And
va
he's
a
managed to
cabo
get
el
rid.
cambio de jugadores.
Well, he's done very well to take that back. And this is Messi. He's found the way through. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Goes for a shot! And that's a tiny finish. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Yeah, when you're hit on the counter-attack like that, it's like walking into a sucker punch, and they're dazed.
When the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that fate.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
Just one in it now.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho. I think the message here is quite clear, Peter. They want another one and will seemingly keep going until they get it.
Thuram cannot be beaten that easily. Kimmich. So what can they make of this?
Spain really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Now it's Aguero. He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, he's caught him there. It's a free kick.
Yeah, it would seem a little too far out, and this will probably be a dink far post. I think he knew immediately that he got that one wrong. The wall did its job.
Pullet proving a very adept defender. It was a good tackle too.
Yeah, listen, we often get critical of a forward's tackle, but that was squeaky clean.
Habrá 4 minutos de descuento.
Ferdinand did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Shot a goal! He's got a goal! They have stolen level at the last! And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
Back to parity, and there's barely any time left.
It just goes to show you what determination can achieve. Okay, there isn't much time left.
There's the shot! Oh, he's done it! So is that it? Is this the moment they stole it? Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. They are pumped. Boy, they're pumped. A tough win earned through the power of will, and this place is bouncing. So a game of thrills and tiny margins, so many what-ifs and what might-have-beens. The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle, and here we go. Spain have gone 4-3-3. Jim, how do you interpret that?
Yeah, and the two wide players up front can make the system pretty much succeed or fail. They'll be quite flexible in their creative movement. They like to drift in. At times they'll mix their game up and keep their width. And of course they're also expected to track any runs from opposition fullbacks. So they've got quite hard-working jobs. But if they can gain a one-on-one advantage, they can dictate.
Dani Olmo. Neither of these two want to come off second best.
Wow, look who's involved.
Yamal, he's picked his way through. And we have our very first corner. They've played it short, and it's Koundé. Chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Vitinha has the space to scheme. Jim, see making a difference here?
Well, we have a very exciting player here, Peter, in the shape of Ivica Kvaratskhelia. Someone who's shown amazing adaptability and versatility wherever he's gone. You often see him hugging that left touchline, and he just adores engaging fullbacks and taking them on, and he gets a thrill out of beating players, and this guy can have a great career.
I think the opposition defence agree too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Thuram is one of those players who's known. A big chance! And it's a goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
You felt it was coming. 1-0.
Listen, when it comes to goals, Peter, in this...
Oh, what a mistake! That could spell trouble. Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is.
Well, they're struggling to cope with a pacey dribble because they've not been at it as a team. I think the collective pressure needs to be better all round.
Well, there's lots of movement in the box for them to pick out.
Yamal. That's good play. Yamal going face-to-face with his great rival. He's shifting through the gears here. Maldini did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on.
I'm not sure the shot was ever on there, really. There were just too many bodies in the way, Peter.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Alvarez, who is rarely short on confidence. And it's Olmo. Now it's Yamal. Nice control. Yamal will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Foul and a free kick in a very dangerous area. And that's going to be a booking. So what can they conjure from this one?
We could be looking at a game-changing moment.
He doesn't look too happy with that.
Well, there wasn't too much wrong with his effort. He needs to get on the ball again and give it another crack. I would.
That pass isn't the best. And he's lost his man here. And this is Zico. It was all about the quality of the delivery, and they come away with nothing. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Dani Olmo stood his ground strongly. While facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup.
Liverpool really should be happy to let this half run out now and go again second.
Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Applies the finish! Oh, that was wicked, a truly wicked effort.
Yep, certainly could have been something so much more.
Oh, they could be caught out here. Dani Olmo conjures time and space where few can. Now, can they get him away? And he's picked out the run. Vitinha is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Oh, that's well spotted. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Liverpool clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Nedved. And here's Ibrahimovic. Zico. Nedved. This looks promising. He's having a shot! Well taken goal. 2 up and in charge, and things are looking That's the end of the first 45.
Well, the second goal certainly came as a welcome surprise, Peter. So late and so potentially destructive.
That certainly seems to be the case.
Well, both half-time team talks will undergo change now. One will be solid, the other needs to be pretty inspiring.
Liverpool firmly in control at the break. 2-0 the scoreline.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 77, el dorsal 20. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 7, el dorsal 11.
So we're off again. Now it's Zico. Ball is over the line.
There they go, hunting again.
Yeah, he's pulled him up for that challenge. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, sometimes a loose foul can trigger a completely different spell of play, and it makes even less sense.
Se va a realizar un cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here. Fermin. And he's had it nicked away. Oh, no question, that's a foul. Kubasi. And Araujo. And it's Rodri. Expertly cut out, really nicely done. Oh, there's a probing ball. Now it's Ibrahimovic. And this is Hullet. Now it's Messi. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And he's managed to get free. Deflected behind for a corner kick.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
Spain have the chance to go the other way. Fermin. Araujo. Cucurella. Vitinha. Now it's Alvarez. And it's Rodri. A quick look, thought about cutting inside. And he's picked it up out wide. Nice interception, well timed. Liverpool are 2 up early in the second half. Hullet finding himself in space. Liverpool claiming a corner, and the referee concurs. Liverpool have their third corner. That's a decent clearance. Ferran Torres. And now they can spring out of defence. And that could set him on his way. Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Now it's Ferran Torres. Makalele does well to get it back. Now he's running away. And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
That's a good foray he's making. And it's Messi. And that is a little undercooked. Rodri. Can he get on the end of this? Zico. Now it's Ibrahimovic. He's got away. Defending was strong and firm. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Maldini. Zico. Zico going face-to-face with his great rival. Zico making a dash for it. That is lovely. Zico will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Vitinha. Looking to play him in. Half an hour gone in the second half. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Ferran Torres charging forward, the ball at his feet. Zico.
Liverpool have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Now it's Ferran Torres. And it's Lopez. Alvarez. He has found the way through. That has ended up in no man's land. Well, that is one way to stop him. Good running, strong and purposeful. It's loose now and they want to get it back. He's had a shot! Oh, brilliant from Yamal! About as smooth as it gets. Right back in the game. Gorgeous, just gorgeous.
Oh, how does he get the ball to do that? He's on another level to most of his peers.
Cambio de jugadores en España. El dorsal 10.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Cambio de
A
jugadores.
shift in momentum, perhaps.
Well, I think they have every chance of levelling this now, Peter, but they've got to stay calm and not go completely gung-ho.
That's very neat. Thuram. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. The referee has resisted the temptation to go to his pocket. It's just a stern lecture.
Well, you either commit a foul and take one for the team, or just stand by and concede a potential goal. It's not a great choice, Peter, but I think I do the former in that position.
Well, this looks promising in terms of distance and angle. Looking to widen the gap even further here.
This usually is the time teams go into conservation mode.
And it's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho.
Habrá 3 minutos
Oh,
de
important
descuento.
interception. Little pass back. Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Ronaldinho. Tries a shot! And that's in! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. He won't get many simpler than that, but he's certainly not complaining.
Yeah, he showed great reactions there. Right place, right time.
And time is up. Liverpool can reflect on a job really well done. Superior tactically, physically and mentally, all round the better side. It turned into a very, very smooth ride.
Los niños que estén interesados en
Ibrahimovic
acompañar
voted
a los
man of the
jugadores al
match,
saltar al
and
campo,
deservedly
pueden
so.
informarse en las oficinas del estadio.
How do you look back on the game then, Jim?
Well, the look on the manager's face says it all. He knows he set his attack up perfectly, and the players carried out his...
Well, what a sight this is. The colour, the choreography, the camaraderie. The fans have pulled out all the stops to make this a monumental occasion. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. Well, we're underway. This is the lineup we've been given. How do you read it, Jim?
Well, the obvious standout in today's football in this system is that it provides you with extra presence in attack. With many shaky defences about, getting the right partnership in that department can pay rich dividends as long as there's a good early supply. So playing two strikers can be a real help to this team.
Oh, good climb! He scored!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Satisfyingly simple. There's almost a sense of beauty to this.
He did so well there, attacking the ball the way he did. He got a strong forehead behind that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Great, and Puskás! And that's a tidy finish. And once more, we are all square. You score, we score.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is one...
Bullet! It's hit the upright. A wonderful effort, all by himself.
He's absolutely full of energy here. Definitely had the right idea. A shame he just couldn't finish it off.
Well, that's beautifully weighted. He's got away. Oh, good effort. Marvellous goal! It was wonderfully efficient.
Yeah, it all came from some really smart movement, Peter. Did the defence let themselves down by not picking him up? I think the boss won't be amused.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here? And here's Eto'o. Bumps him off it and wins back the ball. Now that's a lovely exchange. Zico.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Now it's Hullet. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Baresi. Just about midway through the first half, and it has been an engaging watch. Now it's Puskás. Hullet is the distributor-in-chief, always looking for movers. That's a good run down the left. That is lovely. Rijkaard. Vieira looking to pass their way up the pitch. And this is Eto'o. And this is Puskás. Oh, important interception. Is it in? Yes, it's an own goal.
I've been there myself, and that's the last thing he wanted to happen. I really sympathise.
Well, who saw that coming? It has certainly made things interesting.
Listen, sometimes you need that little bit of luck in games like these.
Nedved. And he's straight offside. And that has left him in a heap. Zico. Oh, there's the shot! And needless to say, that deserved better.
Nedved has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
Thuram. Almost half an hour in now. Passing is crisp and sharp, and it's Cruyff. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. It's come to nothing. Thuram clears without hesitation. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Nedved. Vieira. Now it's Ibrahimovic. Looking for options for movement. Delivers the ball.
He was too tightly marked when that came his way. Not really much he could do.
Thuram. And it's with the keeper. Yaya Toure. And it's Cruyff. Cruyff going face-to-face with his great rival. Oh, well played. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, I think the opposition saw that pass coming a mile off, and it wasn't the best decision.
Oh, nicely intercepted. Now, can they get him away? And here's Nedved. Oh, he's got a crucial block in there.
Oh, makes every duel look like a total mismatch.
Neatly clipped into space. He's shifting through the gears here. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. And here's Eto'o. Now it's Yaya Toure. And Yaya Toure! And he looked every bit the assured keeper there.
Yaya Toure is offering a wry smile there.
Club America with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Cleared without hesitation. Zico does have his name on the score sheet, of course. Zico scooting forward. Rijkaard. And it's half-time. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football. No, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Well, I can tell you it's been a wonderful watch, Peter. I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Well, it has been a high-octane first half, full of action, both sides with 2 goals going in at half-time.
Se va a realizar un cambio.
Liverpool get the second half going.
Liverpool have been the team that have had the lion's share of possession and chances. OK, they haven't got much to show for it, but I think it's a case of keep going and eventually you'll get your break.
Vieira is one of those players who's known for reading the game better than anyone. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Liverpool clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
And here's Hullet.
Hullet really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Liverpool come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I think this is probably a good time, Peter, to make ambitious change.
The cutback.
Well, that might be the first time they've gone long, Peter. They've clearly been told to try something different.
Hullet! Oh, it's come loose. Messi, and this is Messi. Desailly with a fine tackle. Desailly did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. And here's Ibrahimovic. Hullet. Yaya Toure, the arch schemer, always looking to get the team going. Chips it through. Messi going after that. And he's intervened well there. Liverpool do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Rijkaard. He's a sharp little ball here. Desai cuts out the pass. Ball is over the line. Incoming delivery. Keeper has taken decisive action. Baresi. Tries to pass it through. Well, there is a look that says it all. A piercing stare.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Hangs one in. And it's safely in the keeper's hands. Club America are looking to play on the counter here, aren't they?
Well, I think it's pretty clear they've changed their shape, certainly when defending at least, because they've got to be ready to...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! Messi providing an outlet on that flank. He's picked his way through. That's a risky ball, you've got to say.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Now it's Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Nedved gets a foot in here. Maldini. Pressing high and with purpose. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Cruyff. Oh, robust challenge. That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it. Always onto this. Well read, nice interception. Maldini is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Thuram. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
It's a promising position. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Vieira. Can he get it through? Oh, that's neat. That's it, the referee says enough. So it is something for both, but ideal for neither. Both parties...